Alright, so in this video, I want to show you a very accurate strategy that you can use for your trading volatility indices on your Deriv MT5. So this strategy is quite simple. It requires just two indicators that you'll be using, and if you set it up correctly, you would realize that the strategy has a very high winning rate. That's when you start trading, live trading, or even when you backtest it. Because I have been working on this strategy for the past 1 month, and I discovered that the combination of these two indicators gives us a very high winning accuracy. So I will be showing you the strategy, and apart from your Deriv, that's MT5, you can actually use it for forex if you like. If you can use it for forex trading, as long as, or any technical analysis, cryptocurrency, yeah, it can also work for that. It's just basically a technical analysis strategy. But why we do this on Deriv MT5 is that on Deriv you can trade on the MT5 and it's not controlled by any fundamental events, and most importantly, you can trade on Deriv platform on weekend, on public holidays, on Sundays, because the market runs 24 hours, unlike the forex market that only works Monday to Friday. So if you are ready for this video, let's go through it.
This video was brought to you by SoGit. Buy or sell your Bitcoin and perfect money on SoGit.com. We will pay you instantly within 2 minutes. Sign up today at SoGit.com/register.
Alright, welcome back. So I'll be running straight to the strategy now. So but before I go into the strategy, I would just like to introduce our company to you, so you know who is bringing this video to you. Our company is called SoGet.com. So SoGet.com is a digital currency exchange website in Nigeria. So what that means is that we are a company that partnered with Deriv, that's Deriv, a broker, and we partner with them as a payment agent. So Deriv is one of the digital currencies that we exchange on SoGet.com. So as you can see on your screen, if you are a Nigerian watching this video, you can actually use our company website SoGet.com to instantly fund your Deriv account, meaning that when you want to trade on Deriv and you are looking for a way to deposit US dollars to your Deriv account, you can contact us here on SoGet.com, and we're going to fund your Deriv account. And as you can see, the exchange rate displayed on our website, so the exchange rate is constantly updated to the current black market rate in Nigeria. And also, when you want to withdraw from your Deriv account, let's say you've made some money, you want to withdraw dollars from your account and you want to receive naira in your bank account, you can also come back to our website SoGet.com, and we are going to we'll buy the Deriv US dollars from you, and we'll pay naira to your bank account. So before you do anything on our website, you need to register first. As you can see on the top right hand side of the screen, you simply register, and after you register, then you then sign into your account and you perform your transaction. So apart from Deriv digital currency, we also deal on other digital currencies that are quite popular in Nigeria, such as Bitcoin, USDT, Perfect Money, and many more. So you can always support us in our company SoGet, so that we can always be encouraged to do more videos like this, more useful tutorials like this for you. So that's it for it, guys. So let's return back to the strategy without wasting time. So this is my MT5 platform on my mobile device. That's my Deriv MT5. So I will just simply install the indicators. So of course, before you install the indicators, you can always use your 1 minute time frame, because that's the best time frame I've discovered that this strategy is working well for. So you can see I'm on my 1 minute time frame, so, and you can have it on different volatility. So you can see volatility indices 100, 10, 25, 75, 50, but not step index, boom, crash. No, just volatility indices is what this strategy is good on. And like I said at the beginning, it's a scalping strategy, and you don't really require to spend much time in the market. So I'll just install the indicator for you to see. So you just simply come to this indicator section here, and you simply, okay, let me just install the indicator. Okay, so just simply come to the indicator section here, and you simply just add the indicator. So the first indicator that we'll be using for this strategy is the moving average. So you select the moving average, then the period is the first, because we're going, this strategy we are going to use two moving average. So the first one, the period is 5. All right, so the first one, the period is 5. Then the method is exponential. So let's leave the color to be blue. All right, then you just click on done. Okay, then you're also going to install another moving average. So you just install two moving average. All right, so okay, let me go back to the chart. You can see this is the first indicator that we have installed. This is the moving average 5. So you come back to your indicator list, they are going to install another indicator which is the same moving average, but this time the period should be 20. All right, then you can now change the color to red. Let's take red. All right, so the method is exponential, remember. So then once you are done with that, just click on done. Okay, so let's return back to the charts. So you can see the two indicators are here. So you can see that the blue one is the moving average 5 and the red one is the moving average 20. So we're going to install another indicator. So I'll just install another indicator. So this one we're installing now is called the relative strength index. All right, so the relative strength index, the period is 14, then the level 3070, which is the default, is okay. But from my back test, if you are using the PC version of the MT5, that's on your laptop or your mobile, your desktop PC, you can use the levels as 3565. So from what we back tested for this strategy. But if you are using your mobile device, then you can simply use the 3070 levels, that's the oversold and overbought levels. So once I'm done with that, I click on done. All right, so I return back to the charts. So guys, you can see that the setup has been completed. So this is how your chart will look like when you have installed these are the indicators that are required for this strategy. So what are we going to be looking out for now for this strategy to work? It's simple. It's very simple. So what you need to do is, whenever the moving average indicators crosses each other, as you can see at the top here, let me just show you. You can see here there's a cross. You can see that the red and the blue, they had a crossover at this point. So whenever the red and the blue have a crossover, that is a signal for buy. So this is a scalping strategy, and when you buy, just once you place a buy order, let's max 10 minutes you should be out of the market. You get max 10 minutes you should be out of the market. So whenever there's a crossover, you won't take your buy yet. Then you will come down to this RSI. Then you look at the RSI. You come down to your RSI indicator. Then you look at it. You will monitor the RSI indicator. Once you see that the crossover has occurred on your indicator, that's your moving average, then you come to your RSI. Then you wait for when your RSI crosses 65 or at most 70. If you remember at the beginning or when we were setting up, I said if you are using the desktop or your laptop MT5, 65 is okay, because we've backtested this extensively. So anything 65 and above, you can enter a trade even if you're on your mobile device. And you can see there was a crossover here, we had a crossover here, and you can see that our RSI crossed 65 at this point. So you can see at this point your RSI crossed 65 is a good signal to buy. And you can see the market is buying because I'm online on the system. You can see that the market is buying. So this buying marks, once you enter a trade, once you see that the RSI crosses 65 or crosses 70, you can enter a buy trade, and you just run your trade for maximum of 10 minutes. Do not exceed 10 minutes. Once you see that you have made some little profit, then you close the trade and you look for another opportunity. So this is what we've backtested for a very long time. We backtested it for at least 1 month, and we see that the winning rate for this is very high. So let me show you another chart with this strategy. You can see that if we had entered the trade here, you can see that the buy is going up and it's still going to go up. So this is just what we need to do. So let me show you another analysis. Let's just scroll back here. All right, let me show you another one here. All right, you can see here now. You can see this is it. You can see there's a crossover here now. You can see that there was a crossover here, moving average, there's a crossover. So let's see if the condition to enter a sell trade was met here. So remember, I told you that when the crossover occurs, you wait for your RSI to get to 30 or at least 35. So you can see now, when this RSI didn't get to 35, you won't enter a trade. Or even if it doesn't get to 30, I'm using 30, 35 is the same thing. But let's even say 35 here now. If your moving average has crossed over in this place, it doesn't mean you enter a trade immediately, because it could be a false signal. So once you see that there's a crossover either towards a buy region or towards a sell region, then you will wait for your RSI to fulfill the condition. So the condition for you to enter a sell trade when there's a crossover is that the RSI must be below 35 if you are using your laptop, or below 30 if you are using your mobile device. So you can see from this crossover here now, you see that, let me just show you. All right, you see that this crossover here now, you see that this crossover that occurred here, you see that the RSI didn't go below 35 here. You can see I brought it down. You can see that the least it came to was 36.93. So we couldn't have entered this sell trade here. So that's just the condition of this strategy. So you always do this before you enter a trade. Make sure that the conditions are met. So let me just check another signal opportunity that we can show you for this strategy, so that you can always enter trade. Okay, let's see now. You can see here now there's a crossover. So the first thing you need to do with this strategy is that watch out first for a crossover. Once there's a crossover in the moving average, then you look below the chart. You will look at your RSI if the condition to enter a trade is now met completely. So you can see now we have a crossover here. We have a crossover of the moving average here. So let's come here. Then you come here now. You see, all right, you see that the RSI was on 51 here, but you can see that around this portion it came to, okay, let me just remove this. So you can see that around here now, you can see what I'm talking about here now. You see, okay, all right guys, sorry about that. So you see, we had a crossover here. We have a crossover for a buy trade here. Then you can see our RSI, it came towards 65, 67 here. So you can see at this point, this is the point you are going to enter your buy trade here, and you can see you make some profit from this trade. You enter your buy trade there once it crosses 65. Okay, if you are using your mobile device, because what I discovered that anything from 65 and above is a very good signal to enter a buy trade, and anything from 35 below is also a good signal to enter a sell trade. So we'll just keep on going, and I'll just show you more and more signals of this strategy. It's a very accurate strategy. If you master it correctly, it's a very accurate strategy, guys. So I'll just all right guys, so I've been able to get another good signal here. So look at what I'm talking about now. So you'll be able to get this strategy. So when you start trading on it, of course you can practice it carefully on demo trading before you go on live. So you can see, guys, that we had a crossover here. Now you can see that we have a crossover on the moving average here, and you can see now at this point our RSI was 44. All right, so you won't enter a trade once there's a crossover. You will wait for the RSI to get to below 35, and that's what you see at this point here. You can see at this point here the RSI was 32.88. So this is where you enter your sell trade. At this point here, you enter your sell trade, and it's a scalping trade. And like I said, you won't take more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes is okay for you to enter this trade. So if you enter a trade here now, you can see how many candles: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So at this point here is where you should exceed the trade at this candlestick here. All right, so you'd have made your decent profit at that point there. You can see the RSI continue going below 30. So that is just the basic rule of this strategy, and you can apply this strategy on different volatilities, not only volatility 10 index. You can use it on volatility 50, you can use it on volatility 70, anyone you are perfectly okay with. So you can let me show you something here now. You can see, let's see on this portion here, you can see that there's a crossover here. Okay, look at this now. There's a crossover for a sell trade here. But would you have entered the trade here now? No, you wait for the RSI. So let's see what the RSI is saying. You can see that the time there was a crossover for a sell order. So you can see the power of the RSI indicator. So this would have been a false signal if you had entered the trade here, because you can see it gave us a signal to enter a sell trade, but because of the RSI it filtered that signal because it's a bad signal. So do not just enter a trade once you see a crossover in the moving average. You wait for confirmation with the RSI indicator, and I told you that the confirmation is 35 below is confirmation for sell trade, and 65 above is confirmation for buy trade. So you just have to observe that rule. So look at the signal here now. You can see on the RSI, from the crossover on the buy side, you can see that there's a crossover here now. But look at the RSI. You can see that on this portion here, I just want to get there. All right. So you can see that the RSI just crossed 65 here. You can see that it just crossed 66 at this point. So this is the point you enter your buy trade. You can see if you enter your buy trade here now, you enter your buy trade here, you will be at this point in profit. And like I said, if we had entered the trade at that point, we will still be in profit till now. And the trade is going to run for 10 minutes. Like I told you, 10 minutes for you to just run the trade, because it's a scalping strategy. So that is how you run this strategy, guys. So look at another good signal here. You can see what I'm saying. This is a very powerful signal. It's a very powerful strategy. Look at this. Look at the crossover occurred here. You can see there's a crossover occurred here for a sell trade. You can see that the crossover occurred for the moving average. And look at our RSI. Our RSI, the time there was a crossover, RSI was giving you 46. So you won't enter your trade at this 46 here. You will wait for the RSI to go below 35. So you can see that this is where you would have entered your sell trade. And if you enter your sell trade at this point here, if you count 10 minutes, you would have made your profit. Even if you enter the trade for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, you will make a very big profit from this trade. So this is how the scalping strategy works, guys. So you can always backtest this for you to see that this strategy is very accurate. It's what we've backtested very well, extensively. We've backtested it, and that's why we're doing this video for you guys. So I hope you found this strategy useful, and please let me know your experience about the strategy in the comment section. And please remember, before I end this video, if you are a Nigerian watching this video, remember that you can always use our company Soget.com to fund your Deriv account and also withdraw from your Deriv account, and we'll fund your account instantly within 2 minutes. So thank you for your time, guys, and please, if you enjoyed the video, please do like it, and also remember to subscribe to our channel so you can receive more updates like this from us in future. Goodbye.
This video was brought to you by Sogit. Buy or sell your Bitcoin and perfect money on Sogit.com. We will pay you instantly within 2 minutes. Sign up today at Sogit.com/register.